What's up, boys and squirrels? This week we're talking about being professional in the way that we present ourselves. That presentation doesn't stop at the way we dress, it also extends to the way we speak to and address others. So this week I will be showing you the proper way to professionally email someone. But first, here are the standards that we'll be touching on. Now, you may ask yourself, why you need to be concerned with professionally emailing someone? Isn't that just like for people with jobs? The answer is no. You should use these practices for typing a professional email anytime you email someone who is not your very best friend. This means strangers, others in your field, those you respect, and even those you don't. The days of sending your teachers emails that say, "Bruh, I didn't get the assignment done," are over. We'll move into the days of professionalism together. Before we begin writing an email, let's lay down some ground rules. Number one, always put a relevant title in the title line. Do not, I repeat, do not put your message in the title. This makes reading the actual message very difficult for the reader, and it is not the purpose of the title line. Rule number two, open with a greeting. When you need to speak to someone face-to-face, we don't consider it respectful to run up to them and immediately start screaming facts or questions in their general direction. Start with a greeting that addresses the reader in a respectful manner. Rule number three, keep your reader in mind. Like I mentioned earlier, you should almost always be speaking to your reader in a respectful manner. It is important to remember their position and speak to them in a manner that is professional. I would not email a parent of a student say, "Hey, what's up? Your kid's failing geometry." Rule number four, keep your purpose in mind. Sometimes we can get carried away writing down our thoughts and opinions. It is imperative, it's critical that we maintain our focus and our mission. If we are seeking a job, we should focus on making sure that we are taking the steps necessary in writing to bring us toward that goal. If we are asking for feedback on an assignment, we need to make sure that our words are guiding our reader to our message. Rule number five, sign off. Every email should end with a simple phrase to wrap up the message. These things can be as simple as "sincerely" or "best wishes." So now that we have laid down the groundwork for our email, let us write one together. For our model, I'm going to ask one of my colleagues to allow me to observe them so that I can learn more about using technology in the classroom. All right, so I'm typing my email to a colleague, someone I work with, and I am asking them for a chance to go into their class and watch them teach so that way I can learn more about how they use technology in the classroom. So in my to line, I have the person that I'm emailing. That's going to be Miss Leatherman there. The subject, it's important that I remember that I'm not putting my message here, that I'm putting a relevant subject in the subject line. So I'm just going to type in observation opportunity. Now, I also don't want to just run up and scream at her, right? So I need to greet her in my email. It's currently 11:48 a.m., so I'm going to call it afternoon. I'm just going to start out, "Good afternoon, Miss Leatherman." Right? Simple greeting. Now I'm going to hop down 2 lines and I'm going to get into my message. I was hoping that I could observe your teaching because I have heard very good things about the way that you use technology in your classroom. Pretty simple. She knows what I'm talking about. There's no question about what I'm asking. I'm saying what I need to say in a way that is respectful and kind. Um, I would love to discuss um, an opportunity to learn more about technology in the classroom with you. When are you available to talk? So there we go. I've kept my message in mind. I have guided my reader right to the point of the message, that is talking about an opportunity to go into her classroom and watch her teach. So finally, um, I need to go ahead and end it, tie it up in a nice little bow, and send it. Um, so I'm going to say thank you for your time, period. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to jump down here. Best wishes, Ethan Carlisle. So, again, here I've got my greeting. I've got the meat of my message where I keep my reader in mind and I keep my purpose in mind and I stay professional. Um, and then I have my sign off here, right? I've got my little bit here that says goodbye, and I put my name, and I think I've covered everything that I need to. So the only thing left to do is to send it. And all I have to do is jump down here, hit send. Well, there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, and those are all the tools that you could possibly need to write a professional email. In the description, I've attached a document that has all of the rules that I spelled out here in the video in case you need to look back on those. I really look forward to seeing the work that you guys submit this week. I miss you all terribly, and I've really enjoyed reviewing and giving you guys feedback on the assignments that you've submitted. Please keep up the good work. Wash your hands, stay inside, be safe, be smart, and I'll see you next week.